Hello, good people. My name is Joe Educator. It's written on YouTube. Just come like, subscribe, share as well. Tonight, I would just want us to discuss about the matrix and transformation. This is all about the KCSE revision. You remember too well about the matrix in Form 2 work. There is a lot that we'll discuss there. When a transformation, we say that is a change in the position, the change in the size and the change in the shape of an object. For example, if an object it looks like this and then it changes like this, if it's a size it expands like this, or position or shape, if it can also be compressed, then all this is about transformation. Guess what? We spoke about the transformation that included the reflection, the rotation of something that can rotate, the enlargement, and translation, of which all are covered in Form 2 work. Believe me, you not, tonight we're gonna have the matrix in Form 4 work. Again, here a question comes in the KCSE revision. This is about matrix and transformation. The question says, identify the transformation whose matrix is 0, 1, negative 1, 0. For example, this is A. We're going to have B. And then it says, consider a triangle ABC with vertices A, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, C, 3, 4. Question here says, draw the triangle ABC and its image under the transformation represented by each of the following given matrix. In each of the case, describe the transformation fully. Now, if you look in this question, I'm going to take like the A and write it here. This is 0, 1. I close the bracket. This is negative 1. This is 0. Then I'm going to close this one like this. Now, having this, remember we have been told here we are going to use what? We have A, 1, 1. Remember now we are in the chapter of matrix. Now I come here and open another bracket like this, learner, and then I write here 1, and then the one here next I write it below here, and then you're gonna have the other one which is 3. Remember this is now my A. I have B here which I write 3, and this one here I write it below here which is 1, and then I'm gonna have the C which is 3. I write 3 here, and down below I write 4, and then I'm going to end up closing the bracket. Now, I'll say for me to get the transformation of it, I'll open another bracket. We'll write A, pi, B, and C. Now, guess what? In this way, there is nothing big that I'm going to have to do here, learner. All you have to do is to take the first one, which is 1 here. You multiply it with this one, and then it gives you negative 1. Because 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. The other one, I'll take the one which is up here and multiply with this one here. So what I'm doing what you call pre-multiply. We are pre-multiplying the position, position vectors, of each here. But remember that you don't have to use 0 in this case, since 0 is not being used here. What you are going to use is the numbers which are vertically, diagonally, here, the numbers which we have them, negative 1 and 1. So here I'm going to multiply this one times this one, which is positive 1, and I write it here. I come to the next one. I take the first one and say 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Is negative 1. And then when I take the other 3, I say 3 times 1, it's 3. I write 3 like this. And then I take the other one, which is 4. I say 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4. And then I take the other one, which is 3 times 1, which is 3. I write it here. For instance, now you see we have gotten it now. So, case is built up in this statement here, says that in each case, describe the transformation fully. But remember, we were told here to draw the triangle. So if I take a graph of it like this, I can always remind myself by saying that this is y-axis, and this is x-axis, learner. Y-axis, x-axis. This is 0. Let me take in every 2 box to represent 1. So I say 1, other 2, 2, 3, 4. About the other side, this must be negative. Negative 1, 1, 2, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. About going up, this must be positive. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. About going down, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Now, for example, taking up this way, I just want to pass this into this so that we can see the transformation of it fully be done. If you look in this case up here, the statement was very clearly that this was the first fresh summation which I had. And in this first fresh summation, I was told that A, where we have A, when it is 1, in y-axis, x-axis is 1. So x-axis, y-axis, it was there. And then the other one was when x-axis, it is at 3. Remember all this, learner, it is what you call the x-axis. Well, this is the y-axis. In x-axis, when the 3 here, learner, 3 here, when it is here, because I've told you this is the x-axis, when it is here, then if you look here, learner, you'll see that we have at y-axis it will be at 1. Then you come here, look, 3, 1. 3, 1, you bring it here. While the other one is when the y-axis it's going to be at 3, then at the x-axis is going to be at 4. Then you look at it, this is the line, y-axis here and the x-axis here. Where is it? 3, 4. 3, 4. So it's where it's going to be, learner. Now when it's like that, there is nothing much big you have to do. Just take your ruler and join the dots. Join this and this. And then you take this one, you join with this, and then you take the other one, you join with this. Now we want to see the transformation of this. If you look here keenly, learner, we will just do it at the other position of it here, whereby now we have said that this is -1, this -1, where this is at +1. And I've just told you right now that all this you see it up here is the y-axis. Well, this is the x-axis. Now guess what? At the x-axis, -1. At the y-axis, 1. You get it here. Next, you're going to get it at -1, then +3. -1, +3. Then you're going to get the other one at -4, +3. At -4, +3. They meet here. If you take your ruler again, you just join the dots. You join the dots. You join this dot with this dot. And you join the other one with this one. And then you take the other one. You join with this one. Now, if you name it again, as I told you, the first one was A. You write it here. Prime. B. This is the transformed one. While the other one, as I was telling you before, we transformed it. This was A constant, B, and this was C. Now, here you have it. You have dealt with this question of the first one. Now, it's your homework to go and deal with the second one, which we have B 0, 1, 1, 0. And then you're going to meet me down there in the comment section. You're going to place your question. You can do more. We're going to do more. I can show you more in the ways of doing this. All I can finish by concluding is by saying that in this case, we had the first one here. We had just brought ourselves from here. Where you see this C, it has come all the way and landed here. Well, this A come into this position here, and this B coming up here. So it was like this, it has gone like this. That tells you what? It has represented a position, quarter turn. This is what you call the quarter turn. Remember, this is the quarter turn. It has represented the quarter turn about the origin. Do you see that? It has represented a quarter turn. Where I've told you this one, it has come and it has gone like this. It is a rotation of 90 degrees. Thank you so much. We will meet you next as I have given you homework of the B1 0110. My name is Joe Educator. Subscribe, share, and like. Thank you. See you next. Bye.